we'll follow up on that one. But right now, Reese Cullinan joins us, Global E-Commerce Manager for South African Gold Coin Exchange. You know, we all like making a buck or 10 every now and then. When we see an opportunity...
Well, we wouldn't.
Exactly, Reese, exactly. So when the Madiba coin came out, people were going, I'm going to hold on to this coin. Hopefully it'll be worth $1 million in about 15 years. We now have Nelson Mandela's face on our notes, the new notes that will be coming out, still in production. And the issue is raised and the question is asked, what value will the first set of notes actually hold for us? If we got those notes, we keep them, we frame them, will it be worth substantially more in about 10 years from now, for example? Reese?
I think, you know, where you have to sort of make this sort of distinction is between a collectible and something being rare. As with the 5 rand coins, they are collectible, yes, but they're definitely not rare. I think there are about 5 million of them in circulation, which obviously lends into being of value of about 5 rand.
Yeah.
So I think when it comes to the notes, you're looking at a similar thing. Obviously, the notes are something that are about our heritage and are a fantastic recommendation to Mandela as a man and someone who's part of our heritage. So more from a collectible sake, I think that there's something which would be great to sort of have, frame, even put up in your bar. They may be something that would be worth something down 50 years down the line, but in the immediate sort of 10, 20 plus years, I don't think you're going to be turning a big buck on a collectible, on a note like that.
Now, there are a few people who go out there, collect the rare stuff. There are those who just take the collectibles and put them in a frame and say, you know, remember this, this, and this. Let's once again, in more detail, draw the distinction between the two, like an idiot's guide to rare versus collectible.
Well, the simple distinction is, I'll use it, it's an SA Mint product, it's the Mandela Democracy coin. I mean, that was launched in 2004 at 4,000 Rand. I think there are about 1,000 of them made. Today, that same coin is retailing at 40. Now, because it's such a limited mintage of it, it's a 24-karat gold coin, just to sort of make those figures make more sense. But that then is an actual rare coin. I mean, they're rare coins and rare medallions, which are limited mintage. It would be less than 4,000 or 5,000. So that is a finite amount that is in circulation. It's not something that's going to keep on being produced, which obviously would happen with the notes. So there will only ever be 1,000 of those in circulation. So that's what really makes it rare. Apart from that, there is a picture of Mandela on the one side of the coin, which adds to the sentiment, adds to the extra value and its rarity. I mean, apart from the fact that gold is the poster child at the moment, so that's not good.
Absolutely. Now, let's say the very, very first note that was printed didn't find its way into circulation and was basically not used by anybody. The very, very first note with Mandela's face on it. Would that be something that is rare?
That would be something that is rare. I mean, obviously, which also makes things rare is that if, for example, there was an issue with the first run, and let's say the first maybe 1,000 notes that came out had a mark on them or something like that, which would also add to their rarity. But if you managed to get hold of, and you could actually have a certificate saying that it was the first note ever produced with Mandela's face on it, that would be something that would be worth a fortune to a collector. Because collectors, on the other hand, as well, also it's subjective. I mean, if it is something like that, and you have a collector, it's what they're prepared to buy versus what you're prepared to sell it at.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to find myself a girlfriend at the printers.
I think that would be great. I definitely want one of the first ones myself, I must say.
No, absolutely. Well, Reese Cullinan, thank you very much for that insight. Global South African Gold Coin Exchange. Holly Carnes coming up shortly.
EWM Traffic.
Zane Johnson.
Thanks very much, Kilo. Traffic lights faulty this morning, Berkeley and Cannon Road, Main and Atlantic in Muizenberg, from Rivik Road and Marula Road, truck broken down in the Kraaifontein industrial area. And then the N1 outgoing at Okavango, they're busy clearing an accident scene at the moment, so do be careful. That traffic already starts backing up from Durban Road and Old Oak as you're heading towards Paul. Zane Johnson, EWM Traffic.
It is the Kino Coming Show. It's 20 to 6. And just on the Julius Malema issue, we all know that the National Disciplinary Committee will be hearing arguments for and against the severity of his sentence. And an update, I have spoken to a very highly placed person in SARS. They are in the process of finalizing their investigation, and they believe they've got a watertight criminal case against Julius Malema. I'll be following that up as soon as I have found out that